Hello family and friends, this is Hisham David Shahade reporting to you from Huntington Beach, California. As you can see the beach behind me, such a beautiful day. It's nice and breezy and it's a wonderful weather down here. Now what I want to talk about, I have a one word or maybe one sentence, maybe it's 6-7 words that I'm gonna give you that can change your life. It's not new, you might hear it before, but it will change your life if you apply it, I guarantee you. But before that, let me say this. I went to see a friend of mine the other day, an older friend of mine that I know for a long time, and he's in his early 80s. And this guy, since I know him, he's always looking at the negative picture. He's always complaining about this and that. He's well off, comfortable financially. He never, but he's always complaining about everything. So I went there and I was talking to him and he's still complaining. He's even getting older and grumpier. They say grumpy old men, getting older and grumpier. And of course, as you know, me, the positive guy, always like to preach the positiveness and how wonderful life is and how you should be positive and how, holding a mental anguish is cost you more than anybody else, that slows you down from enjoying your life and everything else. So I thought while he was talking to me, I did say something and I told him, I remember a movie that I saw many years ago with Mickey Rooney. I don't know if you know who Mickey Rooney is, but some of you who knows him, I don't even know the name of the movie. It was a Christmas movie. And it was, a few words was said in that movie that totally I never forget. I saw this movie, I think maybe 20 years ago or so. And I remember these words very, very well. I'm gonna get to this word in a moment. But before that, the movie, I'm gonna make it really short, maybe 2-3 minutes maximum, okay? Now in the movie, Mickey Rooney dies. He had a car accident and he dies and he goes to heaven. And the angels, or whatever you believe there, told him, oh no, it's not your time yet. It wasn't on Christmas time, by the way. It's not your time yet. We need you to go down to New York and preach the Christmas spirit, because Christmas is not gonna be, it's kind of dull and all that stuff. So he went down to Los Angeles and somehow he managed to get his grandson with him. He went down to New York and to make a long story short, he met all these angels that been sent, and talk with them and trying to preach the Christmas spirit. How in the East Coast, as you know, snow with Christmas without snow is not good. They must have snow because that's white Christmas. So, and there was no snow. It was like a dull and dark and just about Christmas time and all that stuff. So anyway, at the end, just before midnight, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, I can't even remember it. I've seen this movie a long time ago, so if you've seen it, I might have a little change, but the story is the same. He was riding a carriage with his grandson, and they were kind of a little bit down, the snow hasn't come down, it's like before midnight, and then suddenly snow started to come down on the carriage, and his grandson was so excited, and he told him, hey grandpa, look, it started to snow, it started to come down, look at it. I guess Christmas is what you make out of it. And the grandpa responded with this sentence that I'm going to tell you, that I remember it since then. I told my friend that story, by the way, and he said, life is what you make out of it. And he passes and he's gone to heaven. That was the end of the movie. So the whole movie is one thing. All I can remember is life is what you make out of it. So I told that to my friend, and I told him many other stories before, but for whatever reason, I guess it doesn't work. With some people it doesn't work, with some it does work. But you know what? Life is what you make out of it. In fact, me being positive, I got a lot of things that are going on for me. I'll give an example. I am in California right now. I did a video, I think about a week ago, when I was on my way and I stopped to see the Grand Canyon. Before I stopped to see Grand Canyon, I did a movie, and somehow somebody saw that short video that I did on Facebook, and I didn't even publish it on YouTube, and they got in touch with me. They find my name, they Google my name, and they find my name, and they saw my advisor website and consulting website, davidshahades.com, and they made an appointment with me, and I just talked to them a few days ago, and they invited me to go to Vancouver and do some consulting with them. and they pay me very handsomely for that. They pay for my trip, flight trip, and everything else. I said, no, I plan to drive anyway. I was actually on my way to go to Vancouver next week, so it wasn't something I wasn't going. I have friends of mine, I love to go there, I love to see him, and so they already paid me. Just, I think, because of my positive attitude, my positive thinking, I got a job without even counting for it, and they pay me handsomely, perhaps about $2,000 an hour when I did the numbers. And not just consulting, just advisory, because they checked the website and they saw what I can do and all that stuff. So I wasn't even marketing that whatsoever. But the whole idea is being positive and they see a good part of things in life can get you places that you never really dreamed of, you know. As I was telling my friend, you know, what you focus on expands. I keep saying the same word again sometimes because it's so true. If you focus on negative things, if you focus on what the media say, what the TV say, all the baloney that's going on, more negative stuff is going to happen to you in life. There is no question about it. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. If you focus on the positive and the beautiful things in life and you put your effort mostly on the positive stuff, guess what? More positive is going to happen in your life. Now, what are you focusing on? Now, I know in the majority, this guy, he's 80 years old. 80 years old, and he still didn't figure out the secret of living. Are you one of these people? You may be a lot younger. I'm sure most of the audience on this would be younger, but are you really looking at the positive things? Do you know how things work in life? Do you know how to look at the good in people, good in things, good in everything, so that you can, at least if you don't get any business, enjoy your life out of it, make your trip, your journey on earth a lot more joyful? Because guess what? We are here on a journey. We are not here forever. We're all gonna die one day. This is a true fact we cannot deny. So what you do with your life, what you make out of your life, you can hopefully leave a legacy behind so other people can learn from, and as a result teach others. I get many comments on a lot of these videos that I do, and I love them. You know, like yesterday I got a comments from somebody even, and the other day I got a comment from somebody like that. So beautiful, I love what you say. Are you watching me on video? They watch my video tube. And you know, I love that because I want to be able to help as many people as I can to feel better. I'm not even marketing my business here. I'm just simply doing this. I already have my positive cash flow from property investment, as some of you know that, you know, I do that, and I'm doing consulting. And actually, before I left the Midwest, I had 2 jobs that I told them I cannot do because I plan to make this trip. And I'm going to Dubai. I have a job in Dubai in the next 3 months. I'm trying to schedule it, and I'm going to be there for a week and a half. And hey, I'm traveling the world. That's exactly what I want to do. And I think it's all the result of the plant. You know, if you plant a tree somewhere, a good tree, the fruit is going to come. So let's think positive, plan something positive that you can make your life more joyful, because if you do that, everything will open up for you. More opportunities, more people to like you, more doors opens. I mean, everything is better if you do that. You know, it's so sad to see like my friend here, like how, you know, he's over 80 years old and he still cannot figure out how to really see the beauty in things. And it's so sad. It really does hurt me inside. And I try to, of course, do what I can do best and try to kind of put some light. And he laughs and he has time. But I guarantee you, once I left the door, he probably forgot everything I said. Some people do that, and that's really a shame. And that's really, really disappointments. I have to mention something that, you know, in my life right now, I have no hatred against anybody who hurt me. I have nothing but love in my heart, and I honestly, I forgive everybody who hurt me, and I don't even let that bother me. Now, I get disappointed when somebody do something wrong. I get disappointed, and I get lots of that, but deep down I only have room for love. Because if you have room for somebody that you hate someone, or you're carrying a mental anguish against someone, it hurts you more than anybody else. It holds you back. It doesn't make you move forward. So why hold grudges? You know, like what I said before, the more things you do in life, no matter how hard you try, no matter how good your intentions are, You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna get hurt, and you are gonna hurt someone. Now the only thing you can do is forgive them totally and forgive yourself and keep moving forward and see the positive in things. That's the only thing you really have the power for, which is plenty of power. Use that power, my friend. And until next time, I wish you the best of luck. And hey, see the beauty on everything. Whether we be it or not, it's a wonderful world out there. Create your own world in a wonderful way. You will find a lot of opportunities and good things. Thank you for being here today.